power shy wait, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLone, like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
This sister have a great question that she needs to answer.
Okay, what's going on, sister?
Hey, good afternoon, my brothers. Just because I'm always seeking knowledge, and I see all of these right brothers out here, because I grew up in a traditional church.
Gotcha.
The question is always, how come we can't get our brothers in the church? And y'all are out here as a representation of seeking truth and knowledge. And the church is like, why can't we get all of them to come where we are? So I would love to know, and I think the people want to know, if you don't mind, why not the traditional church?
Why not the traditional church? Give me Titus chapter 1. You got something?
Bring it out.
Give me Acts 7 real quick. Here's one scripture why.
Acts 7 and 37. Nah. I'm going to start at 38. Verse 38. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel which spoke to him in the Mount Sinai, and with our fathers who received the lively oracles to give unto us.
You got what I want? Give me Titus chapter 1 verse 10. Here's why. Here's why we can't unify in the church. You got what I want? Titus 1 and 10.
This is Titus chapter 1 verse 10. For there are many unruly, and vain talkers.
Vain, so you know what it means to be vain, sister? Vain is just like, it means nothing. It's meaningless. Go ahead.
And deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Because the Christian church for the past 400 years has lied to our people, has deceived our people. Give me John 8 and 44. Here's why. Give me Sirach. Here's the scripture I want. Give me Sirach 34 and 4. Here's what I should have went. Sirach 34 and 4. Here's the number one reason why we cannot unite in the Christian church. Keep holding this to make sure we get this sign. I want everybody to see this sign. Sirach 34 and 4.
Sirach 34 verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed?
Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? What can be cleansed from something that's already unclean? Go ahead.
And from that thing which is false.
And from that thing which is false or a lie,
what truth can come?
What truth can come from it? The Christian church is deeply rooted in paganism, rape, robbery, and murder of God's chosen people, of black men. It's rooted in a lie. So when something's rooted in a lie, you don't try to build upon a lie. You destroy, you take it down from the roots. So the Christian church is a system that has been used to oppress our people, and one of the various ways that it's been used to oppress our people is by having this sign up here. So this sign right here that says God is a white man and the son is a white man is a lie, and that's what the Christian church has been telling our people for 400 years. That's why we can't unite in the Christian church, because we can't unite in lies. And like the Bible just said, of something that is false, what truth can come from it? There's no truth that can come from something that is false. Didn't Christ say, you shall know them, you shall know a tree by its fruit? A corrupt tree cannot bring forth good fruit, and a good tree cannot bring forth bad fruit. And the Christian church has brought forth nothing but bad fruit. Now, sister, a Christian church, we got Creflo Dollar's church right up the street, don't we? Now, Creflo Dollar wanted $60 million to buy himself a private jet. That's why we can't unite in the Christian church, because they're robbing of people who already don't have anything. That's right. We can't unite in a place that the leader would steal from a people who already don't have anything. That would steal from College Park. You know, he makes 233 times more than the average citizen of College Park. Creflo Dollar does. But he's got the nerve to go up on that pulpit and tell those people that are taking the bus to his church, that are paying his tithes, that are paying tithes and that probably don't have any lights on in their house, paying their last dollar to this man because they're being lied to. So we can't unite in lies, sister. That's what the point is. You got something?
Yeah. How do we bring back the family? Because you all are deceived. So to see a lot of our black men being killed, to see our black men being taken in by the system, here are all the black men right here. So how do we strengthen our family? Even if it's not in our traditional churches like what I grew up in, how do we bring back the family? How do we show people that it's important that we have our black men, that we need our black men?
I got you. Give me. What you have? Okay, that's fine. You got a preset? Go ahead.
This is Matthew 7 and verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them,
whoever hears what Christ says and does it,
I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
That's what we have to do. We have to come back to the truth. What is the truth? That's a very important word. Give me Psalm 119, 142. I'm going to show you what the truth is. Psalm 119 and 142. Here's how we, like the scripture just said, we have to build our foundation on something powerful, on something truthful. That's how the house stands. Go ahead. Psalm 119, 142.
Psalm 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
The law of God. Go ahead with your, listen, the law of God is the first 5 books of Moses. We heard about the 10 commandments. There's over 600 commandments. We have to come back to those commandments. Go ahead.
Thy law is the truth.
The law of God is the truth. How do I know the law of God is the truth? Give me Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Here's how we can... This is how we got these brothers out here. Here's the truth that black and Hispanic men and women and children need to come back to. And if we follow just these 3 verses right here, we would totally fix the so-called black and Hispanic household. Watch this.
Leviticus 19:17. Verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
So one law of God is you can't go spreading gossip amongst your people. Our people gossip all the time. And so if we stop doing that, that would avoid a whole lot of problems. How many brothers you think been killed because of some false slander? Huh? Because somebody was gossiping and running their mouth and not minding their business. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
What does it mean it says, thou shalt not stand against the blood of thy neighbor? When I see another so-called black or Hispanic man and he's about to die, and maybe let's say the police is trying to kill him, I can't allow that to happen. I have to intervene. So George Floyd, if that brother was right there in front of me, getting his circulation cut off by the police officer, I would have to do something to stop that. And guess what? If our people all viewed that same way, we wouldn't be getting on the phone recording our brothers dying in the streets. We would all come together and stop that police officer from killing our brother. Go ahead.
I am Yahweh. Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
Shall what?
Not hate thy brother in thy heart.
That's such an incredible scripture right there. You can't hate one another. We have to love our neighbor as itself, as it's about to say. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
If I see my brother smoking a cigarette, I have to, every time I see one, I say, brother, you can't smoke a cigarette. Brother, you doing any kind of drug, brother, I can't let you do that. Why? Because I love my people. I love my brother as myself. I love my brother like I would love my own children. When I see a young black or Hispanic child, I look at that as if that's my child. Would I want my brother to smoke a cigarette and lose 11 minutes of your life? Each cigarette you smoke is 11 minutes of your life gone. I want each so-called black and Hispanic to live a long and prosperous life. They have a beautiful family and love God their whole life. Each cigarette you smoke, each damn joint you hit, that's taken away from that. So we have to love our people and tell them when they're doing wrong. But our people don't like to be told when they're wrong. We hate being told that we're wrong. But according to the Bible, we need to tell our people when they're doing wrong so they can start doing good. Keep going.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
And it says we can't bear a grudge with one another. How powerful is that? How many people of our community you think have died because someone held a grudge for too long? I'm talking about grudges for decades. Brother, maybe steal a pair of your Jordans and now you hate him. It's 15 years later. That was the first Jordans that came out in 85. It's 2020. You still hate him. Brother, step on your Jordans. You hate him. Brother, steal something from you. Hate him. You're supposed to forgive each other. You're supposed to love each other. Go ahead.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And that's why Christ reiterated it in the New Testament when he said that you shall do unto others as you would have done unto you. That's how we unite the so-called black and Hispanic household. Because if I treat my brother and I treat like I would have myself be treated, there will be no black on black crime. If I follow husbands love your wives, even as Christ loved the church and Christ died for the church, there would be no more domestic violence. So the answer, sister, is coming back to God. That's how we get rid of all the problems in the household, is by coming back to God, and he'll establish everything, sister.
I want black pastors to see this, and some of them are on my feed, because again, you answered the question, and like someone is saying, you all wanted to know the truth. And just coming from the church, this is hard.
All praises. All praise to the Most High.
This makes me feel good.
All praise to the Most High.
Our traditional church, y'all are out here united as one. And you can feel the love and you can feel the good energy. And this is what I wish some of my people would get back to. The church people would get back to. Because if we got back to this, we would see less of what's going on in the streets. I just want to thank you.
All praise to the Most High, sister.
For what you're doing.
All praises.
It's all about love, it's all about Jesus, it's all about the truth.
You're right, sister.
Make us free.
That's right, sister. That's right, sister.
Appreciate you guys.
All praise to the Most High. All praises.
I hope people will watch this and understand where the men are.
Yes, ma'am. All praise to the Most High. All praises.
I appreciate y'all.
SICARRI.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Not everything belongs
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother, Chief Priest Lawyer, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew, and I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Guerrilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another SICARRI business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsicari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.